Hello, hello. Today we're going to be decorating for Christmas and I cannot wait. We moved in about a week ago. I haven't vlogged in the last week or so because we've been like trying to unpack and get things situated. But we're finally at a place where we're like starting to feel like we can breathe again. But there's still like stuff that still needs to be unpacked. Needless to say, we are like the 3rd. Are we on the 3rd? I think today's the 3rd of December. We kind of just stuck our tree. We got a tree off of Marketplace for 50 bucks and the thing is massive. It's like 12 feet tall. So we're gonna decorate it and I'm gonna let you guys come in and to my house. By now you've already seen our house tour. I hope that you enjoyed that. The last video I uploaded was, which one? Oh, the declutter video. So we're gonna skip ahead. There's a couple of vlogs that are supposed to go after the declutter video. But this is me from the future, hi. And I really want to get this video out before it's like the end of December and I'm a little bit behind on editing because of moving and everything. So we're just gonna do it this way because I really want to film and document for my own sake the very first time I am decorating this house for Christmas, and because I didn't actually do a decorate with me for fall, which I absolutely love and I was super sad about not being able to do it this year because we were moving, we're gonna do a decorate with me for Christmas. And even though technically in YouTube world I'm late on the game, I don't care. I'm still gonna post this. A little bit of seasonal content for you. And yeah, we get to decorate a 12-foot tree. I've never done this before. I'm out in the sunroom, which you would have seen in our video. It's a little bit of a mess right now because we still have all of the like tables and chairs out from Thanksgiving. But I'm also out here because the door can close and my kids won't hear me talking to the camera because they're all napping right now. So we just got home from a little bit of a play in the park and we went to church this morning. Had a little bit of car issues the last few days. So we were late to church, but needless to say, it was a fun day and we're gonna try to decorate as much as possible while it's still light outside because it is 4:30. It starts to get dark around 5. So we have like 30 minutes of sunlight and this house is really dark on the inside. I'm trying to work through like, you know, changing paint colors, switching out lights, fixtures and stuff and adding just more light because it's very dark, which is not ideal if you're a YouTuber. But yeah, we still have light right now. So let's go in there and I'm gonna show you the tree and I'm just gonna start decorating. I'm gonna start putting things on the tree and you guys can enjoy the music and I might stop it here and there and we'll see how far we get. The kids are sleeping, so I'm gonna try to talk really quietly. What I'm gonna do first is I'm going to wrap the center of the tree with intermittent lights. And then I'm doing solid lights around it. And this tree is already like pre-lit, but none of the lights work on it except for like one tiny section, like on this side. And I also got fairy lights. So we're gonna have a dimension of intermittent twinkling lights in the center and then the solid lights on the outside with the fairy lights interspersed. And I think it's gonna be really pretty once it's done. Discovered that we have a ladder built in with our stairs, so I'm just going to pass it to Roberto around the tree. We might even decorate it like this honestly because I can reach this side a lot easier. Okay, it is like 2 days later. Yesterday we didn't actually decorate anything. But as you can see, the tree turned out really pretty. We did all about the lights. I don't remember what was the last clip I recorded because I had run out of space, but we basically did warm lights, cool lights, and then we did twinkle lights, which you can kind of see just doing a little bit. Oh, and then we did the twinkle lights down the center. So I mean fairy lights. We did fairy lights in addition. And I think it turned out really, really cool. It actually looks like the tree was almost pre-lit, but it does look more interesting. So for this tree, I'm trying to go, I think I already said this, but I'm trying to do gold, silver, white, and a little bit of natural elements to make it look a little bit more modern. And I don't think I'm gonna do red. I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna see if it feels like it needs it. When we would do our like flocked tree, it definitely always felt like our tree needed red because the ornaments would get lost in all the white. But we have this turquoise wall currently, and I feel like the turquoise is gonna throw off the red and it's gonna look a little bit weird. But we'll see. We'll see if it needs it or not. And then I also got these ornaments that are kind of Spanish inspired. They have a little bit of a, I don't know, like a Mediterranean feel to them with the cream and the gold pattern. So I'm gonna add those. We got some really big ones. Let me show you what those look like. They're really cool. And so we have these larger ones. I would have gotten even bigger if they had them, but this was the biggest that they had for the gold sparkle. So we're gonna add these to the tree, and we're gonna do probably biggest ornaments to the smallest ones that I have. We've got a little bucket that just woke up with his runny little nose. Huh? I think he's teething. Huh? Are you teething? Can we get some troopers? Wow, you excited? Hello! The tree is done. It's been a few days. I've been like decorating it on and off like for maybe 15 minutes at a time. And we just added the ribbon. If you can see the ribbon, I'll take you over there. It looks really nice. So we decided to do velvet green ribbon because the white was just a little too stark and it looks a little bit worn out. I'll show you what it looks like. So I had this ribbon, which is actually white with a little bit of like silver sparkles and golds, but it just looks a little worn out.
The chairs need to go like that. That looks cool. Because it's literally like an entrance.
Basically what we have left to do is we have to figure out, is that funny? we have to figure out the furniture placement, because the tree originally, we were gonna put it in this corner. I think it might have been in that corner when we first set it up. And then we moved it over so that we could decorate from the staircase that's right there. And well, we decided we liked it better centered in the middle of the room. But the problem with that is that we're trying to figure out like where the chairs are gonna go. These two chairs right here. So they're on an angle right now. I'm not convinced that I like it like that. The other little area that I have to decorate still is gonna be, oops, I forgot there was a stair there. So the other little area that we have to decorate still is gonna be our little wood burning stove. It's super cute, but it does get really hot when it's on. So it's gonna be like temporary decor that gets moved when we light this thing, because, you know, I wouldn't wanna ruin my stockings. But I was playing around with my hooks that I had from our other house for our fireplace, because, well, we had like a faux fireplace that didn't actually work, but it had a mantle. And there's no mantle on this because it's just a stove. It's not actually an actual fireplace chimney. But it actually does hook onto the side. So I think I'm gonna stick them on there, and when we light it, we'll just move them. But that'll add like a nice little accent. We just had lunch, it's the next day, and I'm gonna work on the dining room and maybe a little few things in the kitchen. I have some things piled up right there. That's a little bit of decor that I have from last year, and I'm realizing I have like a bunch of decor that is centered around the tree. Like I have a lot of ornaments and stuff, but I don't have a ton of things that go like in other rooms like the kitchen or entryways and stuff like that. So I have a few things, and I'm really reusing a lot of the stuff that I already have. I don't think I'm gonna be getting anything this year new. Like last year I did a thrift and got a few Christmas things. Anyways, I got interrupted, but what I was trying to say was that some years I will pick up a few things to add to my collection, and I'm trying to go a little bit more elegant and elevated in this house. In our last house, I tended to do a lot more vintage rustic, and I probably will still incorporate some of those things into this home. But given that there is a lot of rustic elements in this house already, like this rock wall, I feel like doing over the top vintage is going to look too vintage. I like to balance the two. So that being said, I have like everything I put on the tree that you saw is like velvet and silver and gold. Wait, did I show the velvet ribbon? I think I did. If not, I'll show it here at the end of the video, the reveal. But anyways, I think it's important to have things that are balanced, and I really want this space to look elevated and less like a cabin. Even though a cabin is really nice and beautiful, that's not really the vibe that I'm going for in this home. So that being said, I will eventually incorporate a little bit more of pieces that are a little bit more elevated, maybe more in the theme of, you know, silver and gold and white, along with whatever colors we choose to do for the year. And that's kind of like what I like to do. If you notice, I have a base of colors that I use over and over, and then I will add in like a burgundy or a red. And I feel like that's a really economical and smart way to do things, especially because I remember growing up, I had just always would look forward to Christmas, and the same ornaments coming up year after year makes it really nostalgic for kids, and I feel like it's really special for kids to see the same things year after year. And there is this trend on YouTube to continually do something new every year, and I don't feel like that's entirely necessary unless that's what you love to do. But I feel like if you have kids especially, I think it's really special to have certain things that stay the same. So we're gonna work on probably the dining room table first, or maybe this bar area, and then we'll go from there. I have like 2 other spaces to do, and then I'll show you guys what it ended up turning out like. And I'm really excited because after this project, we are probably gonna start painting this blue wall, which is right over here. And there's Roberto working. It's more like a turquoise, but that will be the next project. So I'm excited to see how that will transform the space and make it a lot brighter in here, which will also be better for filming because it's been very dark in here and I've had to turn up the exposure quite a bit on my camera. All right, let's get started. So in here I have these poinsettias that Roberto got me. They're so pretty. They actually match my red wall in here. It's such a, like, that was such a popular color in the 90s. And it's nice, but we're definitely going to change that. I also have this little reindeer with the red bow. Last year I was doing a lot of reds incorporated into the space. And this is just a really cute little reindeer. I might put him in here because Addie continually wants to grab this one and it's definitely breakable. So we're gonna put that in a safe place. And then I have these rattan things for the table. I don't know if are these rattan? Something like that. They're natural woven placemats. I might put these on the table. And then I'm gonna go grab a box that I have still of some other things, different options to put on for like table runners and stuff on the table. And I think I might just like kind of stage it and see if I like it enough to like actually put the stuff out, because I tend to love to do that in my fall decor videos, just to give you guys an idea of what it might look like for our house. And if you like it, you can copy me. Oh, I know what this is. Okay, so I thrifted this last year. It was in my thrift with me. It's kind of covered in cinnamon because I didn't empty it. I would hope it's still good, but it has cinnamon in it. And I got this at our thrift store nearby last year. So that can go in the coffee bar area. And then I have these little salt and pepper shakers. So cute. They're little Christmas trees. These are plastic, so they are not breakable, and those can go on the table. This is our entryway. I love it. I put our little buffet here that we had at the other house, if you remember, in front of the windows in the living room. There's not much space right here, so I might get something a little bit thinner in the future. But right now we have this buffet here. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna put here is my little houses. These are actually from the dollar store a few years back, and I think they still might have them. I've seen people do really cute things with these where they like paint them and make them look like the Anthropologie little houses, and they're so stinking cute. But they're plastic, so my girls can play with them. They won't get broken, and eventually maybe I'll have some of those really nice ceramic ones, but these are really cute and they're fun. My girls love to play with these. So I'm gonna put these here. I'm missing like at least one. I think I had 4. I currently have 2. So let's get this decorated next. kids are a little cranky. We've kind of forgone nap a little bit today. But I'm going to work on this. As you can see, I've already put some like vintage Christmas art up, which I like to do every season. You can look for it on YouTube. And it's really cool because it will play for like 4 hours. And yeah, so we're gonna decorate the top of this really simply. There's an assortment of random things up here, such as this Christmas tree with bracelets on it that my girls decorated. And then my everyday floral arrangement, which I will put away for the Christmas season. Some hair bows and headbands. Okay, it's the next day. I have like 2 more spots to decorate, which is gonna be the entryway into the living room. I'm going to do a garland on there and stuff, but I needed some more lights. So even though I've used up to this point everything that I had to decorate with, I went out and got a few more things that are new. And this is the first time I'm buying anything besides the lights that I got and the few ornaments that I purchased at home about a week ago or so. So I'm gonna show you what I got so that you know kind of realistically what I've gotten for this decorate. I got 100 of the warm lights from Walmart. I got 2 packs of these because I'm not entirely sure how many I need for a garland. A giant candle for my lantern because I've been wanting one of these bigger candles, but it's actually LED, so if the kids knock it over, if they play with it, they're not going to get burned. I have a small tiny little candle in there and I've been wanting a big one for a really long time, so finally got this one. This was like $10. I found some more velvet green ribbon because I used all the one that I had on the tree. A random shoe of Gabriel. Batteries, because some of the LED lights are going out on the tree. And that's all I got. So let's go put this garland together. And then I'm gonna clean up and I'm gonna give you the grand reveal of the entire space. I'm so excited.
September again, I can't believe it. Whatever happened to the rest of the year?